week though, apparently, that if you do not have a paid Spotify account, it will not play the playlist in order. It will only play it in shuffle, apparently. So honestly, really, if you don't have a paid account, I wouldn't suggest that you do it, because my playlist is very intentionally set up to go along with class. So, and it is $10 a month. So if that's an investment that's worth it to you, I certainly can't make that decision for you. But, and if you are gonna pull it up, the title this week is Over It. And my account is Mary E. Connolly. And so, yeah, I think this is like week 7 of this Corona quarantine stuff. And I'm guessing I'm probably not alone in that overwhelming feeling of just being over it. But ironically, you'll find that my playlist is really not about giving up, though. It's about still clinging to our strength and to hope and believing in the good in each other. Also, if you do have a block, I would ask you to grab your block. If you don't have a yoga block, hopefully maybe you have a couple books that are like similar in density and size that you could use as a prop for class. Alright, so we are going to get started in child's pose this evening, or today, or whenever you're pulling this up to play it. So big toe mounds come to touch behind you. Knees are spread open as wide as is comfortable for you. Could be more narrow if that's better for you. And then before you come down, settle down into your child's pose, I'll just ask you to hit play on that playlist and make sure that it's not on shuffle. And then go ahead and settle down into your child's pose. Your forehead resting on the mat, arms reaching forward, and give yourself some time to just let things settle where they may here. Settle where they may, in your body, in your mind. Try to begin to let things settle. Find some stillness in your body, and to whatever degree you can in your thoughts. Start to bring some awareness to your breath. Deepening it. Sending that breath all the way down your spine, filling up all the way on your inhale. And your exhale, release. Empty out all the way. Gently start to walk your hands over towards the right corner of your mat. Stacking your left hand on top of your right, and then settling back into your hips. Breathing into that left side body. And start to walk your hands through center and over to the left side of the mat. Stacking your right hand over the left. And again, settling back down into those hips. Waking up that right side body here a little bit. And start to walk your hands back to center. And start to pull yourself up onto all fours. Shoulders over your wrists, hips over your knees, neutral spine. And on your inhale, reach your right arm high, opening across your chest. Breathe in, fill up. And on your exhale, thread your needle. Left hand comes under that. Right hand, comes under the left armpit, settling down onto your right temple and your right shoulder. You can stay here. You can walk that left hand forward. You can take a half bind with that left arm behind your back, opening up that left shoulder. And then if you want to, you can walk that left foot back, maybe float it up. Wherever you are, stay in your breath. If your leg is lifted, bring it down. Bring that left hand back underneath the left shoulder. And inhale, reach your right arm back towards the sky, opening back up. And set it down. Reset your spine. Inhale, reach your left arm high. And thread your needle on the left side. Coming down on that left shoulder, and the left temple. Reach your right arm high. Take whatever variation again that you like. Bring the leg down if it's lifted. Right hand back beneath the right shoulder. Press up. Left arm reaches high. And set it down. Here, take whatever movements in your spine feel good. Maybe shift your tail side to side. Take a few cat-cows. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your gaze, squeeze your shoulder blades together on your back. Exhale, round your spine. Head hangs heavy. And start to walk your hands a little bit forward. Roll over your toes, down, dog. out, shift it out. Feel out this body in this moment with this breath. On your inhale, reach your right leg high, three-legged dog. And on your exhale, step it forward to the right thumb, drop the left knee, opening up that left hip, sink down in, finding your crane pose here. Reach up and back, opening your heart when you're ready to. And on your exhale, straighten the front leg, fold over it. Gently trying to wake up that right hamstring a little bit. Half splits. Breathe in, fill up. Breathe out, sink a little deeper. Breathe in, roll back forward, step the right foot back, down dog. Breath in, left leg lifts. Foot comes to left thumb, drop the right knee. Coming up to crane pose as gradually as you need to. Use your breath to stay in your body. Reach up and hands come down. Straighten that front leg. Maybe walk your foot forward a little bit. Half splits. Fold over that left leg. Try to release the tension in your shoulders and your head. And just breathe into that left leg. Breath in, breath out, stay. Come forward. Step that left foot back, down dog. Breath in and let it go. Breath in, fill up and let it go. Inhale, lift your heels, bend your knees, and gently walk to the front of your mat. Inhale to your halfway lift. Fold over your legs, as much of a bend in those knees as you need for those hamstrings. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, fold. Halfway lift. And fold. Inhale, reach spine. Hands plant, step back, high plank. Inhale, tip forward. Exhale, lower half or all the way down. Inhale, heart scoops forward, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Breath in, breath, let it go. Inhale, lift your heels, bend your knees, step or lightly hop. Inhale to that halfway lift. Exhale and fold. Inhale, reach up, stand up, and fold. Halfway lift, flat spine. Fold over. Inhale, halfway lift. Plant your hands, step back, chaturanga dandasana, high to low plank, up dog to down dog. Follow your breath. Breath in your down dog. Breath, let it go. Inhale, lift your heels, bend your knees, and step or hop. Halfway lift. Fold in. Inhale, chair pose. Sink your hips. Weight in your heels. Plug in. Shoulders out of your ears, gaze is lifted. Breath in, fingertips reach. Breath out, cactus your blades on your back. Open your heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fingertips graze the floor. Inhale, reach back up. Exhale, squeeze the blades. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fingertips to the floor. Inhale, reach. Exhale, cactus. Last time, reach up. Fingertips to the floor. Reach up and fold over. Halfway lift. Hands plant, chaturanga or straight to down dog. Anytime you need it, you take what you need. Breath in here. Breath, let it go. Inhale, reach your right leg high. Bend and stack it, open it up. Reaching that knee towards the ceiling, heel towards your glute. Trying to keep the weight even in your hands. Breath in, lift the knee a little higher. Breath out, step, right hand to right thumb. Spiral down through that back leg and come on up. Warrior one. Plug into the pose. Feet are hips width or wider. That back foot is at about a 45-ish degree angle. Slight tuck of your pelvis, engage your lower core. Shoulders out of your ears. Gaze is lifted. Sink a little deeper into the lunge. Breath in here. Breath out, open up, warrior two. Front ankle, heel bisecting the arch of your back foot. When that front leg starts to scream at you, shift your attention to the back leg. Fire it up. It's just as much support as the front. On your breath in, straighten the front knee, reverse triangle, right arm reaches overhead. Breathe into that right side body, reach. And on your exhale, exhale, reach forward and down. Triangle pose. Tiny micro bend in that front knee. Never hanging out on lock joints. Gaze towards that left hand. Tuck your right hip under the left. On your inhale, bend back into the front knee, reverse warrior. Let that left shoulder sink down. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down. Step your left foot up and out just a bit, setting up for pyramid pose. Hips are square. Bring your right hand to that right hip. Cue it so it's back in line with the left. Inhale to a halfway lift. And exhale, fold over your right leg. Again, tiny bend in the right knee. It's a straight leg, but we don't ever want to just be completely locked out. Breathe in and release. Inhale to a halfway lift and exhale, revolve your pyramid. It's a good place for that block under your left hand to prevent collapsing in the left side body. Try to keep your hips pressing back and opening your heart, twisting through your mid and upper back. Gaze towards that right hand. And on your exhale, bring that right hand down in front of the right foot. Lift up, open up, half moon. Again, good place for the block under that right hand. Fire up that leg that's floating. Flex your toes toward your face. Light up your core. Find length in your spine. Maybe lift your gaze towards that left hand. And on the exhale, left foot comes down by the right, forward fold. Inhale to a halfway lift. Walk your feet shoulder width apart. Take your peace fingers to your big toes. Inhale to a halfway lift, flattening your spine, plugging your shoulders in, bending your knees. And on your exhale, keep the shoulders plugged in and fold over. Head hangs heavy. Breathe and release the tension in your head and your neck. Try to let that weight of the world fall off. Inhale, walk your feet back together, halfway lift. And exhale, step or hop back, high to low, up to down. Chaturanga Dandasana. Breath in here, breath, let it go. Inhale, left leg reaches high. Bend and stack it, open up that hip. Again, trying to keep the weight even in your hands. Press through your right heel. Left knee reaches high. Flex the toes on that right foot. And exhale, step it forward. Setting up warrior one. Come on up. 2. Shoulders out of your ears, light up your fingers and reach. Inhale, straighten the front leg, reach back, reverse triangle. Exhale, triangle pose. Tuck that left hip under the right, heart opening to the right side of your mat. Squeeze your shoulder blades together in your back. Maybe you float the bottom hand. On your inhale, bend into the back, front knee, reverse warrior. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down, set up those legs for pyramid. Right foot steps up and out a little bit, square up the hips. Inhale to that halfway lift. Exhale, fold over your left knee. Inhale to that halfway lift. And on the exhale, revolve your pyramid. Still pressing that left hip back in line with the right, opening your heart. Inhale, length. Exhale, maybe you twist open a little bit more. And exhale, left hand comes down. Lift up your right limbs, half moon. Again, good place for a block there under that left hand. Or maybe you can float that bottom hand, but your floating leg has to be lit up on fire. Soul engaged. I meant core. That's funny. Your soul has to be engaged, that's for sure. And right foot meets the left, forward fold. Feet hips width on the inhale. Forearms come behind your legs and fold in. Feet toe heel back together. Inhale to your halfway lift. Plant your hands, step or hop back, flow through, chaturanga or straight to down dog. Breath in, breath out. Ha. Inhale, reach your right leg high. Exhale, step it forward, warrior one. Inhale brings you up. Exhale opens you up, warrior two. Inhale, straighten the front knee, reverse triangle. Exhale, forward and down, triangle. Stay for the breath in, breath out. Inhale, reverse warrior, bending back into the front knee. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down, set up those pyramid legs. Inhale to your halfway lift and fold over the front leg. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, revolve your pyramid, left hand down, right arm reaches high. Exhale, your right hand comes down, lift up, half moon. Exhale, left hand or left foot comes down, forward fold. Halfway lift, and Chaturanga Dandasana. High to low, up to down, or straight to down dog, anytime you need it. Inhale, your left leg reaches high. Exhale, step it forward. Inhale, come on up, warrior one. Open up, warrior two. Inhale, reverse triangle, straightening the front leg. Exhale, reach forward and down. Triangle opens you up. Inhale, reverse your warrior, bending back into that front knee. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down, set up those pyramid legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold over the left leg. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, revolve your pyramid. Left arm reaches high, right hand down. Exhale, left hand comes down, lift up, half moon. Left, forward fold. Halfway lift. And Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale to up. Exhale to down. One more time. Right leg, reach it up. Exhale, step it forward. Inhale, brings you up, warrior one. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Inhale, reverse your triangle. Right front leg straightens. Exhale, triangle. Inhale, reverse your warrior, bend back into the front knee. Exhale, hands come down, set up those pyramid legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold over the front leg. Halfway lift on the in. Revolve your pyramid on the exhale. Right hand comes down. Lift up, half moon. Exhale, left foot meets the right. Forward fold. Inhale to your halfway lift. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Somebody's daughter. Inhale, left leg reaches up. Exhale, step it forward. Inhale, lifts you up, warrior one. Exhale, opens you up, warrior two. Inhale, reverse your triangle. Exhale to triangle. Inhale, reverse your warrior, bending into that knee. Exhale, cartwheel and hands down, set up the pyramid. Halfway lift. Fold over the left leg. Halfway lift on the in. Exhale, revolve your pyramid, right hand down, left arm high. Exhale, left hand comes down. Inhale, open up, half moon. Exhale, right foot meets the left, forward fold. Halfway lift, Chaturanga on the exhale. Breath in your down dog. Breath, let it go. Ha. Drop to your knees. Child's pose. Reset. Couple breaths here. to come forward, and if you have the playlist going, go ahead and hit skip to the next song. Come onto your back. Legs float up towards the ceiling. Arms reaching towards your feet. Feet are flexed. And lift your head and your shoulder blades, and we're going to pulse for 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. High plank. We're going to make boxes with our knees. So in your high plank, right knee comes to the right elbow, to the wrist, to the left wrist, left elbow, elbow, wrist, wrist, elbow, elbow, wrist, wrist, elbow, elbow, wrist, wrist, elbow. One more, elbow, wrist, wrist, elbow. Step back, high plank to down dog. Breath in, and come back, high plank. This time left knee, left elbow, wrist, right elbow, elbow, wrist, wrist, elbow, elbow, wrist, wrist, elbow, elbow, wrist, wrist, elbow. One more, elbow, wrist, wrist, elbow, elbow. Step back, down dog. Lift your heels, bend your knees, hop through. Come onto your back. Hands behind your head this time. Tabletop legs, knees over the hips. And we're going to take bicycle pulses. So left to right, right to left, elbow to knee, not knee to elbow. Keep going. Pulse, 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 pulse. Keep moving. Keep breathing. One more set. I lied, one more. All right, knees into your chest. Back to your high plank. We don't have much time, so we'll do one box with each leg. Elbow, wrist, wrist, elbow. Left leg. Elbow, wrist, wrist, elbow. Step back. One more. Elbow, wrist, wrist, elbow. Step back. Elbow, wrist, wrist, elbow. Down dog. And drop to your knees. Actually, no. Come on all the way onto your belly. Rest one cheek. Feel your heart pounding into the mat. Feel your heart beating and the breath in your lungs. And know that whatever this life brings you, if you have those two things, somehow you will be okay. Bring your forehead to the mat. Arms come behind you, palms facing down. Squeeze your ankles together, zip up your legs. And on your inhale, lift up, locust. Shoulder blades together on your back, gaze at the top of your mat. Lift, lift, lift. Stay in your breath. One more breath, lift a little higher, and come on down. Rest your cheek. Bend your knees, windshield wiper legs. And forehead comes back down. Same thing again. On your breath in, lift up. One more, lift, 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 and come on down. Bend your knees, windshield wiper legs. Forehead to the mat. This time bend your knees, grab your ankles. If that's not accessible to you, stay with locust for now. And on your inhale, lift up bow pose. If you're in your bow pose, kick into your hands. Flex your feet, spread your toes wide. And come on down. Windshield wipe side to side. And down dog. Hips lift to the sky. And we're going to set up for half pigeon. So reach your right leg high. Knee comes to the right wrist. Foot comes towards the left wrist. And reach that left leg long on the mat behind you. Come onto the toenail side of that left foot. Find length. Open your heart. And fold over that right leg to your degree. You're looking to feel this in your right hip. Never in the knee. So if you do feel that, you probably need to bend the knee a little bit more. Stay in your breath. Fill up that hip with your breath, the tight spaces. Breath out, see where you can find a little bit more release. Typically, we would stay in your hip opener for at least 2 minutes on each side. It's going to be a little bit less than that with this practice. Start to make your way out of that right side. Coming back to your three-legged dog, maybe finding a few hip circles there of that hip to reset it. And then set it down next to the left. Inhale the left leg high, knee comes to the left wrist, foot towards the right wrist. Right leg reaches long behind you, set it upright. Also flex your left foot. Toes pull up towards your knee. That helps to activate the muscles on the front of your knee, the front of your leg, to kind of help protect your knee a little bit as well. Fold in. Start to roll over onto that left hip, bringing the soles of your feet together, sitting up tall on your sits bones, bringing your peace fingers to your big toes. Inhaling, opening your heart, finding length in your spine. Exhale, fold over to your degree. You can use those forearms to press into your hips. Maybe encourage them, a little self-assist to open a little bit more. Inhale, come on up. And start to bring your knees together and find your way onto your back. Hug your knees into your chest. Find a gentle rock side to side. And then set your feet down on the mat. Crossing your right leg over the left, eagle legs. Scoot your hips to the right a little bit. And knees fall over to the left. Right arm out to the side for your supine twist. Stay in your breath, stay in your body. Try to let that right shoulder relax into the floor. Come back through center. Reverse the twist in the legs, left leg over the right, hip scooch to the right, left, excuse me. Knees drop to the right. Gaze over the left arm. Come back through center. Knees come into your chest again. Find your happy baby. Grabbing the in or the outsides of your feet. Pulling the knees toward your armpits. Sits bones still reaching towards the floor. Gentle rock side to side maybe. And plant your feet on the mat and grab your block or your book. Start to lift up and place that block underneath your low back, the flat part of your low back or sacrum. And float your feet towards the sky. Legs up the wall. Close your eyes and try to sink. Let everything be heavy. Gonna be okay. And drop your feet down to the mat. Remove the block or your books. And give yourself one last hug, like you really, really mean it. The kind of hug that you would give somebody that you can't right now. all of your last wiggles and adjustments out. Finding that spot where you can find stillness. And when you get there, take one last deep, deep, deep breath in, filling up all the way. And as you exhale, allow yourself to sink into the mat. Feeling completely supported, body, spirit, and soul. Find rest. Stay. This is where a lot of people get up and leave. Some people. Not a lot, but some people. Try to stay in your body and in your breath. Your breath is relaxed, but stay with it. The gentle rise and fall like waves on a calm ocean. Gently start to deepen your breath, bringing some gentle movements to your fingers and your toes, your ankles and your wrists. Inhaling, reaching your arms overhead like you're stretching, waking up first thing in the morning. And exhaling your knees into your chest and rolling to your right or your left side. Resting your head on your bicep in a fetal position. Staying here for a moment. Feeling gravity in your body. And seeing the weight that you are still carrying draining away from you. And when you are ready, using your hands to press yourself up to a comfortable seat at the top of your mat. Meeting with your hands at heart center, eyes closed. Even though I cannot see you, the light in me still honors, respects, and sees the light within each of you. When you are in your place and I am in mine, we are one. Raising your thumb knuckles to your third eye, forehead center. We bow as friends as always and say Namaste. Shanti, Shanti. thank you so much again for joining me, for taking some time for yourself in the midst of whatever your experience is right now. Stay strong, stay hopeful, stay safe,